Hello guys, we have reached over 15k on the rally project, so thank you very much. I think it's already time to make a new video showing all the progress I've been doing on the car. I've been working really hard the last 3 months. So we went from a fully working car, rally car, to something like this. But don't worry, is everything under control? Is everything looking good for have a rally debut next year? Yeah, let me show you where I've been spending all the help you've been give me to me. So let's go. So probably many of you are wondering why the hell I took everything apart of the car. When I bought the car was everything working and complete. But there is a few reasons for that. First reason, this is a used race car and you don't have any warranty of the state of the parts of the car. You buy to someone you don't know, so yeah, it's pretty normal to just check everything, check all the parts are correct. The last thing you want to happen is go pay 800 euro for inscription or 600 whatever, and go to the rally, all the logistics, all the time, and go there and just have a mechanical failure. So yeah, this is one of the reasons. Another reason is I had to do some changes for pass the inspection for security, and also I wanted to improve do some changes on the chassis and some parts to improve the reliability of the car. So now I will try to show you really quick all the changes I've been doing these last months, where I've been spending the money. I will try to be fast. So first thing, the bolts of the roll cage, I didn't like it too much, like they had quite a bit of corrosion. Some of them were missing. So I changed all the bolts of the roll cage of the car for new ones with treatment for corrosion. I had to do also redo some holes underneath the car. That cost me quite a lot of job, but yeah, I changed all the bolts, I put the new ones, I put the missed ones, and I paint with everything for avoid corrosion. That was 25 euro, these bolts. I don't know how many they were, but they were a lot. Next thing, let's go with the switches. Switch for electricity, for the extinction. I have to install this outside of the car. This is mandatory for being able to compete on rallies. And I have to also install this one inside of the car for turn on the extinction. And yeah, here is just the outside connected to this one to cut the electricity. Plus also I have to install these seatbelt cutters for co-driver and driver. And also for plug the seat belts, I have to install these ones because I have just the driver ones. These two are missing because it's easy to work. But yeah, they were also not really tight. So good thing I check all of them and I put the co-drivers ones. And all of this was around 70 euro, all these things. So yeah, I think this is mostly all the security things I have to do on the car. Next thing is, let's go with the engine bay. I did some reinforcements for improve the chassis. Like it's pretty common here is where the suspension goes to this vent with the bumps and everything. The stock one is not strong enough. Also, you see from here, install this, all the bar, and here from where is the suspension arm, which suffers a lot this car also, another bar to strengthen everything on the car. I can show you, the car came with ones, but look at this, the difference. You see, the new one's way more stronger, not this cheap light metal. Kudos to my friend Marcos, who spent so many hours helping me to weld stuff, all these reinforcements. Was not easy, also he helped me doing some pieces like this one and others. These reinforcements are from Saxo Engineering. The guys give me quite a good discount to help me with the rally project. They like the project, so kudos to them, shout out to them. Also, I bought from them this new shifter system, which one is way better. Like the stock car, the stock shifting system is so easy to lose these kind of parts with the bumps and lose the transmission. So I installed this for the new gearbox, brand new from them. Like, it's very popular, this from them. Everyone is copying them with the new shifter. I had to do some holes, drill some holes, new holes also here. Was not an easy job. Cost me a lot of time to have it right, and still need to check everything is working correctly. But yeah, this is also from Saxo. So from Saxo, the reinforcements of the car plus the shifting with the discount to here, because the taxes and all this basic thing was over 700 euro. Very expensive, but it's what it is. Now at least I know the car is strong enough, the suspension can take the bumps. Next thing, I think we can go for the tank for the gases of the engine, like the oil gases. The car came with this one, but this one you cannot race with this. Look how small it is. Needs to be 2 liter minimum. So yeah, this one was not good. I had to take it off and get new one. This was cheap one. Hopefully it's good enough. 15 euro. Well, at least if it fails, won't be a mechanical problem, you know. So here I could chip out a little bit more. Next thing, let me see, because I have so many things. Oh yes, we have, obviously I forgot, the sprays, car spray for paint, all these parts, all the new parts I did. I repaint many parts of the car. The sprays were 25 euro, spray from outside, for outside, and spray also for inside of the car in another black. I think I kind of nailed the color, to be honest. I repaint many places where I cut and everything for avoid corrosion. So the sprays were 25, I already said. Next thing, let me check. Oh yes, the water holes, like as you see, here goes the anti-roll bars. They make these holes, so the water should go through here till the end. But yeah, they make this. They put these bars here, so we put this wall here and there, and I put some pipe. This is not looking great, but it's doing the job. I put a pipe that goes from there, well, also there on the other side, to here to just evacuate all the water that comes to here. I need to cover this yet, but okay, I will do soon. And this was just 10 euro, these plastic pipes with some adapter. So let's go next. Let's go to inside. We put the door panels. The door panels, I already had them, so that was some money saved. I put these nets, like was 10 euro. I bought it also on AliExpress China place, because basically it's just a plastic, and you go to rally shop and they charge you 20 euro for each, when I could buy both for 10 euro, and it's exactly the same. Anyway, something like, even if breaks, it's not a big deal. I bought also one of these air vents was missing, was another 10 euro, so 20 euro. Next thing I did, I think on the inside that's all. I changed the for the trunk, the thing for close the trunk. One of them was missing and the other one was absolutely destroyed. So I bought a new set that was also 10 euro. And I think more or less we are pretty done here. Let me see if I forget something. Yeah, I think this is more or less everything for here. Obviously, it's not too many things, but being so much off, do all this welding, everything fitting, fit this also was a lot of work. Well, all of this looks easy, but always there is some issues and you take so much time in do the things. Next thing, I've been working so hard to find a gearbox. I got finally a BE4 gearbox. So this is a gearbox with anti-slip differential, close gear ratio, a good gearbox for rally. Is different than the stock one. The stock one is MA style. I don't think you can appreciate, but this gearbox is way smaller than that one. So yeah, this gearbox is pretty popular, well, common brakes. I mean, I already had this kind of gearbox in my old 205, Peugeot 205, and I broke 2 or 3. So imagine doing rally. So this is why I wanted to do this change so hard. Like I had to change so much in the car to fit this gearbox because you need to change the transmission and everything. But yeah, I got the gearbox, 2,300 euro. Gearbox comes from the other part of Spain. I've been so many months researching, trying to find one. It's so hard to find one for rally, like everything ready for rally. And yeah, was very expensive, but I think worth. I changed also the inside the bearing that pulls the clutch. I keep in the clutch. I think the clutch is still fine. But yeah, I changed the bearing for precaution. Was 25 euro the bearing. And yeah, we have new gearbox. Thank God took so long. So I think the engine part is looking pretty good. I didn't do too much else outside, just some screws were not properly fit. But yeah, that's it. And now let's go to the cave where I have the rest of the things. Video already getting too long, I'm sorry. So let's start first with what we can start. Okay, with the kit I bought for fit the new gearbox. Let's start. This new gearbox use stronger drive shafts, so brand new drive shafts. I put here one for comparison. This is the stock gearbox drive shafts. These the new ones. Look the difference, how more thick they are. So yeah, for fit these drive shafts you need different hubs. So we changed on the suspension. We put new bearing, or I don't know how you say in English, and also we put the new hubs for fit the new drive shafts. And look, this is the stock hub, and look this, how thick, way more strong everything. And also for fit the new gearbox, you need new gearbox mount. Also I got for the drive shaft. Also for the engine, this is all comes in a kit, like the drive shafts, bearings, and all the conversion kit. Costs like 1,000 euro, and this puts the position of the engine more like Citroën Sport has in the Saxo Rally Cup for competition. Or this is what the guys say. So yeah, I got all this kit. I struggled so much to find this kit and contact to the guy. I had to wait like almost a month, but worth because everywhere else is 2-3 times more expensive. Already just the drive shafts somewhere else is already like near 800 euro, and with this I got for 1k euro everything. So yeah, next for the new gearbox I need a new clutch cable, sorry. And so I got this one. This I think is from a Saxo British car, because this is way longer. If you get a custom one, it's like 150 euro or something like that, something crazy. So I found out some Saxo has a long cable for clutch. I think it's from UK probably, I'm not sure, but it's from some other model I could find. And yeah, the cable was like 50 euro. Later, the car came with just one wiper arm. So I didn't like that because here in Galicia rains a lot and one wiper is not enough when it's heavy rain with the stock engine. So sadly, for fit 2 arms, I had to change the engine for the wiper because, as you see, this one is missing one bar. So I couldn't buy it separately. I had to buy everything together. So yeah, I had to buy this, the engine, use, and the arms with the wipers, 60 euro. Next things, for the direction, I replace everything because it's a part that suffers. Also, I don't know how much use it has, and if there is a problem, can be very painful to change later. So I changed this part is on the middle of the direction, like it's so hard to change if the car has the engine mount. So this is why I decide, okay, I spend 30 euro and I forget about it. Later I changing this axle, I don't know how you say in English, but yeah, the car, fun fact, the car was turning more to one side to other side. I guess it's probably because when they fit the direction, the steering wheel was not straight. But yeah, all of this was 70 euro. This new plus this for change all the direction. So now should everything be okay. Next thing, front toe strip, Sparko. The car didn't have one when I bought it, so this was 15 euro. Here you see the thing for fit the harness, but yeah, I already said it before. Next thing, let me check, because I cannot remember everything. Oh yes, now this new Gauger air fuel ratio, this was 240 euro with a discount from Messam, guy from sim racing community. He is working for Demon Twix Tools. So he gives me thank you for the discount because this thing is very expensive. I need this because, well, everyone recommends me to put this on the car for make the electronics, for see if there is any problem, is more easy to diagnose, like if the car has problems with the combustion. So yeah, very expensive, and from there goes to the exhaust, where we have to drill a new hole for fit the new sonda for that Gauger. Later we have this one for the pressure of the fuel. This one was already in the car, but I couldn't race with this because they bring by default, instead of this connection, they bring a connection like this, for just hold the fuel pump, the fuel tube. So this is, with the regulations, you cannot have this inside of the cockpit for the fuel. So if I want to use this, I had to change all this connection to this kind of connection, like, I don't know how they call it, but yeah, it's more secure. But yeah, was also pretty expensive. All this adaptation was like 40 euro. All these things I had to buy to fit the tube properly. Yeah, I think that's all, more or less. I mean, probably I'm missing some small parts, but I just want to say the big things, Later, well, already I'm here. Later, this disc, for example, another good thing I'm checking, I found this small crack, but look at this. You see? And this is why you have to check every piece. You cannot race with this. Imagine the disc just breaks in one heavy braking, so the car just braking one wheel, so you will go straight to a tree or whatever. So this is the reason you need to check everything. So yeah, I will have to buy new discs also, well, more stuff, but it's okay. I'm just trying to tell you where I'm spending the money so far. So yeah, already we go over 15k just on this stuff for the car on euro. But it's not over yet. Also, well, I have to buy the crane, the compressor, a lot of tools, but this is, I don't want to add it on the price to this. I'm buying all this stuff to thank you to the people who help me with the promotions of these games I do for mobile and stuff. So just thank you very much, because these things are really helping me to keep going on with this work. And now I will show you the most painful thing so far on this project, that is the streaming. Streaming from the car is a nightmare, and I've been spending more time on that than the actually working on the car. And I will show you now my progress on that. Okay, so here is where I have all the streaming stuff. I could spend more than 1 hour explaining about everything I've been through, but well, I will try to make it quick. I will just go fast and explain you where I spend the money. Like, the most important is justify where I put in the money you are donating. So let's start with the most expensive thing, the routers. I have 3 of these white routers. This is near 500 euro each, not joking. Router with battery. This is the best of the market. So yeah, plus this one is also, this is a way worse, but it's 100 euro more or less, was a bit more, but I would say all together, because I bought it with a bit of discount, was 1,500 euro. Yes, 1,500 euro just on routers. I know it's a lot, but look, I will even, because maybe people don't trust this, but you can check yourself. This is the routers with taxes and everything. Yes, 500 euro one router of this one. I bought it a bit more cheap, but yeah, to Spain. So yeah, this was already a lot of money, but we have them already. Next is batteries. I have 2 power banks. Well, I have another one for the camera, but this doesn't matter. This is a cheap one. These 2 was 80 euro each. Baseus needs to be really powerful and still maybe not good enough. But so far I spent 80 euro in each of these 2 routers. Later, mini PCs. I have 2 mini PCs, 1 and 2. This is mini PC with Windows, OBS, where I connect the cameras, the audio, I do the encoding, well, I do all the video, the overlays and stuff. Melee 4C overclock. This is the second one I have, because I bought one before. I had issues with overheating, so at the end I bought this one. 300 euro this one. Plus, this is a Raspberry Pi Orange. This is where I do the encoding and where I put together all the connections of the routers. So from here I send the video to here, and this sends to internet. And this was 170 euro with the case, memory card and all you need. So yeah, I need this for put all the connections together and have a stable image when the connection is changing a lot. Like I will show you here. So you see here, don't hack my computers please. This is all the routers and stuff, and you can select bitrate and whatever, and this just takes each connection. So when you have problems with the one of the routers because no signal or whatever, the other takes the connection, and as you see, where is OBS? Bam! We are streaming from that little camera connected to the computers, plus this phone via wireless, the other camera, who is connected also via Wi-Fi to one of the routers, and we have a stream. Let's go next thing. The Stilo intercom for the driver co-driver. This is 240 euro. Here you connect to the helmet, so I can talk with my co-driver through the helmets. And the most painful thing, the audio cable from this to the computer. This cable is just, how much was 60 euro, I think. Let me check. Sorry, I don't remember everything by memory. Cable, where is it? 60 euro. 60 euro just this cable. I wanted to do myself or find somewhere else, but seems like it's a special cable, and this was 10 euro the sound card. But yeah, 60 euro just for the cable who connects to the intercom, the driver co-driver intercom. I know, a lot of money. This capture card I already, I took it from my regular computer. Next, camera Sony what is the name? Well, this is one of the best for real life streaming. I'm not very happy with the quality, but well, so far works. Anyway, I will need another one for the co-driver camera, so probably will use this one, another one to put the road. But this was 250 euro. This camera used because I don't sell it new anymore. And pretty much that's it. Well, later I bought a screen for connect to the mini PC, but so far I don't think I will use it. I'm trying to use less things possible in the car to have less issues, less problems. So right now I will try to don't need to use this. This was 40 euro. It's tactile also. This was a keyboard also to use wireless the mini PC. I will try to don't need it also, but was 10 euro. Later I have a lot of stuff like for connect the car, to charge the batteries, the camera mounts, more for regulate the cameras. I have 2000 million cables I bought for the antennas. Well, a lot of testing, some cables didn't work, but yeah, let's gonna say all this stuff I'm gonna put let's gonna say 100 euro. Was way more, but yeah, I don't want to spend 2000 hours explaining how much cost each thing. Like one of these was more than 10 euro each. This also, and this, but whatever. Yes, let's gonna say 100 euro. Yeah, later I have wireless mics, but I already have them. So yeah, that's it. I don't want to make it too long. The video is just so long already. So the most expensive stuff, I think I explained it. This is how the stream should look. Thank you very much to the lead who helped me a lot. We've been doing so much testing to make this real life streaming work. Still need to do more testing. I test this was supposed to test from this car, like the rally of my friend, but I have issues. I keep learning. I still doing more testing and fixing stuff because this is very complicated. Thank you very much to the lead who make this app, also to have chat, read the notifications from the car. Also, actually this is working as a camera, this phone at the same time. So I will use it for stream from outside of the car when we are not in a stage, when we are chilling. Yeah, a lot of cool stuff. And also thank you to Ruid who helped me to do these overlays. Yeah, the lead to make me the standings looking like cups with transparent overlays. That's all. The parts, obviously it's a lot I can explain, but I think, yes, I don't want to make the video too long. So this leaves us with a bit more than 18k euro spent in these parts. It's around 15k in pounds. We didn't reach this amount yet with the taxes and stuff, the fees. But anyways, just as I say, I'm running promotions on my streams. People is helping me with that. That is helping this project. So just thank you very much. Also, other persons like Barek, from the owner of Drago Racing, helped me a lot to get the gearbox. He's trying to help and interested on this project. So just big thanks to him also. Well, thank you to everyone. I cannot, if I start to thank everyone, we will never end. Just thank you very much. I'm looking really forward for this to make it to next year to compete. I'm excited to this project. Yeah, the car I know is a mount, but everything I think is going smooth to the target. I think we going good for keep the 19k target, for make everything work. Still running. I will keep running more promotions to keep buying tools and stuff I need. We need to buy wheels. We need to buy what else? Do the electronics. I need to buy many things yet, the lights for the night, many things still. But the big part we did it. Now we can start to build back the car. I can. The next things I have to put is easy, so won't take a lot of time. And that's all. Been 3 months. I know doesn't look like I did a lot, but well, I have to wait for the crane like 3 weeks. The conversion kit was almost a month. There is issues every time I'm doing this alone, like some things take longer because I need to, well, it's not that easy sometimes to make some stuff. Yeah, just being also going to rallies to keep learning, to have everything as ready as I can. With the streaming stuff we try to put in a rally car.
Es que casi no oigo el coche, chaval. Y mira,
Has a stream on it.
Ya, estamos aquí, coche de carreras, tal. Estamos comprobando pausas, comprobando. Ahora probando el sonido. 1, 2, 7 más, despacio, Toñi, despacio. Aquí podemos tomar la foto, pero yo voy a tomar en quinta. Aquí ahora foto ya.
We had some issues, but we're still learning every time. I did a soapbox racing race, also we had some issues. But I keep improving. Every time I have issues I solve it. It's very complicated. Let's see how it looks like. Probably some stages will be really hard to watch because if there is too many trees the connection won't be great, but still having the ability to record or stage. So anyways, we're gonna have footage. Yeah, that's all. I'm looking forward to it. Just thank you very much to everyone, legends. That's all. Time to keep pushing. Next video, I think, and hopefully will be with the car done. So let's get there. We keep going. Thank you, guys.